What's going on, everybody? My name is Master Will, and I'm the master of mediocre gameplay, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I've got a bit of a banger idea for you guys and what's going to happen moving forward in the Minecraft series. I'm very excited to do this, and I'm going to put a lot of attention to detail inside of this recording and others like it. So be sure to like the video, subscribe for more, and hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the end of this video. This video is a long-awaited video. I've been trying to figure out the best way to do this, and I am very excited to finally start working on the village. I took the villagers from where they were at over here, and I moved their beds and workbenches all the way over to here, and I feel like this is a good central location for me to put them at until I'm able to finally give them a house and give them a place to work. So if you guys are excited for this, then be sure to like this video so I know that you like the content, and this may be split up into more than one part depending upon how long it is. So if you guys remember, not too long ago, this was a house that I made for the fishermen. My idea for this village is I want to make sure that I have a house and a building of which their trade comes from for them to be able to basically occupy. So my goal is I'm trying to have a village house and a village building, and they have to walk to them, so that way the village looks alive. Obviously, depending upon which version of Minecraft you play, Bedrock or Java, there is actually mods and stuff to make this like efficient, but because I'm on Bedrock, I figured the best way for me to do that is to split it up in between building that they work in and building that they sleep in, and that should be the most efficient. Honestly, I have no idea how much time I'm going to spend in the village personally, because as we move along in this series, I want to keep doing bigger and better, so there may be a chance that we make bigger builds. So I may not be here permanently in the future. It really just depends on how the series changes. I will say that this is not a typical village house, obviously, because the normal one is kind of boring, but this is the bare minimum of what I'm attempting to do. Normally for a village house like this, I'd like to have it furnished, make it look like it's actually being in use, which is why the barrels are in the corner, but you know, maybe like a table over here with an item frame and some fish on it or something like that, basically to show off that it's more than just a village, you know what I mean? So my goal for today's video is to make a building that these villagers are going to use, and I'm going to start with the most difficult one because I feel like it would be the most efficient to start with the difficult one and then move into some stuff that I already have good ideas for. So in today's video, I'm going to be working on a library, cartographer, and to-do list hybrid build. Basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to take the space that I'm standing in right now, have a map in the center, and books and shelves everywhere else, and have a to-do list for the rest of these amazing builds that I'm going to do. So my idea with this is to put the two villagers together that have some type of similarity. So the librarian obviously works with books, and the cartographer works with maps, which is paper, which is a part of books. So potato, tomato, that makes sense. But the other villagers have different jobs and corresponding things that may not fit as well as I would like them to. So we're going to try and conglomerate and figure out what goes with what and try and make a intentional build for all of these guys moving forward. I also will say that not every house is going to look the same. They're all going to be free-handed builds, and hopefully that does give an element of creativity to my content and makes it a little bit better for you guys to watch at home. So for starters, I'm going to go ahead and get some resources together, and I'm going to get right to the building process. I've been doing a little bit of digging into like a couple of ideas I really want to do. Building wise, and one of them was different frames and different ideas for those specific frames. I don't think I'm gonna need that anymore, so then it's the same thing. Yeah, I went ahead and kind of modeled this up a little bit so I could remember how I built this in my other world, using a lot of inspiration from other builds I used in the past, which I feel isn't a bad idea, because if it worked in one world, it'll work in another. This is something I had done a few worlds ago. I just needed to reboot it to figure out how I did it, and then I just need a slab going there. Nope, I lie. Oh no, I can't get back up. There we go. that there. Ow. Now I need a slab. Just replaced it. That was crazy. Okay, so that'll actually line up perfectly. So I've got these spaced out properly now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay. So. I don't know if I want to continue this for the roof or if I want to use that as just the arch. It would make sense if I used it as the roof, but I don't know if I want to. I don't like this corner piece anymore. Alright, so it'll be a flat roof still, but it won't be, yeah, it'll be a flat roof, but it won't be like crazy. Alright, let's see. I want cobblestone for the outside, and I'll do birch for the inside. Yeah. Give it a support. Nice. Alright, and then on the outside, we'll do the same thing. But it'd be more of like a cap than anything. Ow. Yeah, I like that. I like the darker color. And I'll figure out a way that I can texture that, because that would be nice, or something nice to texture. I'll just get together a color palette for that. But for now, I'm just going to place all of the spruce, because I don't plan on using the logs for anything else moving forward. But I think a dark on dark is not bad for that. I could even strip the logs and make it brighter, but I feel like that would take away from the build itself. So, I don't know. So, the floor. I don't know. I still don't know what I want to do for the floor. I just do birch. Make the whole thing birch. Why not? It's not a bad idea. It's a good contrast block. And everything else is going to be dark, so I might as well make it not dark. I think I may change. I think I may change the exterior a little bit. I may go And so the blocks are coming in. I think it would be better if they were going out. And then I can still keep what I'm doing inside the same. But I feel like that takes away from the stuff inside. All right, let me try it on one side, and then I'll see how I feel about it. So that way I can do a contrast. And I'll leave that one open because I feel like that would look better. Yeah, I like that more. Frick. Okay. Well. Well, I guess now if I do this, then I could technically turn this into a corner, which would make it like that. Yeah. Yeah. And then I can do arches between each of these and make it like an actual independent thing. Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Even though it looks funny, I really don't care. I think it'll be beneficial. And it kind of looks like an actual table. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I like that a lot. Alright, so I just need to finish this. But I think due to current circumstances, it'll be another day. But yeah, I think that this build is good. And I'm excited to finish it. And then I have like, so this is 1, there's 2, 3, and then 4. I have 4 big builds that I want to do. And then after that, I'll probably recruit some help to be able to do the smaller builds, and we'll do something that's not anything crazy. It'll just be copy and paste cookie cutter style houses. So I'll be reaching out to people for that project. But yeah, I feel like this is it's going pretty well. But yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys next time.